Hey, what is happening, folks? It is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back another amazing, at least amazing to me, episode of The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction, and basically review all things pop culture, whether it's Transformers, Star Wars, anime, McFarlane figures, whatever it may be, DC, you name it, we review it. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just do it. Getting close to that 1,000 mark, so let's get there by the end of the year. Also, just to let you know, on Friday we will be at Yamacon. It is an anime convention in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where they'll have all sorts of voice actors and all things anime, and you all will be going along with me. We'll be seeing Zach Aguilar, Bryce Papenbrook, Johnny Young Bosch. There's Vocaloid concerts, cosplay, all sorts of cool stuff, so I can't wait to go to that, and I can't wait to take you all along. So before we get into what I want to talk about and what I want to review with you, I do want to highlight a YouTube channel. You know, I like to do that every now and then, especially ones that I really think are cool. And I discovered this one on Deluxe Baldwin. He had a live, and he had this guy as one of his guests. And I went to his channel, I subscribed, and I'll tell you what, his channel is underrated, meaning more people need to go to that channel. And that is Diecast Norbs. Diecast Norbs, if you go to his channel, he reviews all things pop culture as well. He has an amazing personality. I love his glasses and his hair. I wish my hair could do that. But you can tell he speaks from his heart. He's very genuine and very, very passionate about what he does and what he loves. And he loves what I love. Toys, man. Toys. They're so awesome. They're so fun, and loves all things pop culture, and just can't wait to get our hands on that stuff. So go to his YouTube channel, Diecast Norbs. He also has an Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. So go there, support him, support other YouTube creators out there, and just, you know, just do it. I think you'll really enjoy it. And so today we're going to go back to the world of the Blizzard, the Diablo 4 world. As you all know, we reviewed a Barbarian, but this time we're going to review something else. So we got an epic, a common, and a rare of this class. So let's Diablo it over to my table. Let's do it. Back to the world of Diablo 4 with the next class of characters from McFarlane Toys, the Druids. The Druids from Druidia. Funny, he doesn't look Druish. There we go. So here they are. If you have ever played Diablo or any of the games, the Druids are savage shapeshifters that transform between towering bear or a werewolf to fight alongside creatures of the wild. He also commands the power of the earth, wind, and storm, unleashing nature's wrath to devastating effects. And so McFarlane released these figures as just like statues that you don't really pose, that just have different parts to them. And they came in common, rare, and epic. And so, as you all know, we reviewed the Barbarian, Conan the Barbarian. And so we are on to the Druids, the Druish Druids. And so the only reason I can think that they released them as statues is because Blizzard maybe just did not give them the rights to make posable figures. That's the only thing I can think, because you know, Todd and the Todd father, he likes his posable figures, so I think that may be the reason. I don't know. Some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not. And y'all remember in my Barbarian video, I almost opened a Druid. I unboxed him a little bit, but we got him back in the box. So here is the common one. Here is the box. Here's what it looks like, and it's got all sorts of stuff. He also includes a mystery weapon, so each one has a mystery weapon. Looks very cool on the back. So there is the common, and then we also have the rare version right here, where you're going to see some differences in the uniform, some other accessories that they have too as well. And box is still the same. Mystery weapons, these are some of the weapons you get. And then we have the epic, this is the one I opened but didn't open the mystery weapon, so I don't know. And I really dig the colors of this guy. And so we are going to take a look at each one of them and tell you which one is my favorite. So the first one to come out of the box with all my Gojos falling is the common. So let's get it out of the box. And here he is out of the box. The Druid, the common, the landslide Druid is what the common one is known as, and I don't know what that means. For those of y'all that are Diablo 4 players, maybe you'll know what each one means. I'm guessing it's having to do with an elemental kind of earth kind of feel, but this is everything you get in the package. So you get the 3 stickers, which look wicked awesome. I think they look great. You also get the extra head sculpt, which is really, really cool. And I don't know, like the Barbarian head sculpt, the alternative one you got, I didn't like it as much, but this one, I love it. I think it looks great with the antlers and all that cool stuff. So it's going to be a good debate on which head sculpt I put on mine. You get this club looking thing here. Everybody up in the club. And then you also get this right here, this kind of antler weapon, and you can kind of see some of the details on that. That is very, very cool. Some of you are like, what about the details in the club? There it is. Spiky spike. You also get this extra hand, which I don't know what it's for yet. So we'll see. Maybe it has to do with the mystery weapon. And then you get this log hand right here too as well. So that's pretty cool. And then you get the mystery Mouska tool. This is the tool you use when you can't use anything else. And so let us open this up and see what it is. Spoilers, if you are wanting to be surprised, you may want to look away now, but there it is. So another cool rock thing. So yay, that looks awesome. So a little rock weapon there. I'm wondering if when I did my Barbarian, I got the mystery Mouska tools mixed up. I don't know, but that's what you get with this one. You get the rock weapon. So again, if any of y'all know what this hand is for, please let me know. That would be great for that, because there are no instructions. But let's take a closer look at this figure here. And so we're going to pull this camera up just a bit. So first we can take a look at that face, and just a really cool menacing face with the skeleton skull thing and the antlers and the horns. I love the weathering details on this. Now again, the con about this, it is not posable. It is just a regular, like just statue type figure. Has the same similar base as the Barbarian one does, but just posed in kind of just an epic pose there. Now there is no other places where you can kind of tab the weapons in, so that's kind of disappointing, whereas on the Barbarian you could put the different weapons in different places. But I mean, just the overall look and the leather and the kind of the metal right there on the armor, and then of course the fur, it looks really, really cool. I think this is pretty awesome looking. I mean, I love this kind of like RPG medieval weird looking kind of figures. I think they look cool. Now for me, I'm not going to be posing them, so this is fine with me. But if you want a figure that you can pose, then you're probably not going to want to go with this one. But just like we did the Barbarian, if you want to change the head out, you just got to pop it off and put on the different one. Let's see here. You want to line up. There we are. And so he kind of has a different type of look there. And then you can kind of get weapons in his hands, whatever you want to do. Like if I want to take this hand off, I think it's this one. I can take that and throw this log hand right there, which is pretty cool. So that way he's like, I got a log. This log I have earned. This trophy, I'd like to thank the Academy for everything that they've done for me. Thank you so much for my log. And this hand, which has a weird protruding extra finger on it. But there he is. So that's what you get with the Druid, Landslide Druid. So let us move on to the rare one next. Let's get the rare one out here. All right, let's do it. So let's bring him close. You're so rare. I don't know why he's called rare, but like I said, these I haven't been able to get a definitive answer if like these are limited or at specific retailers or what, but I think that's a opportunity missed that you can kind of do like if you buy a case, you get like 1 epic, 2 rares, the rest commons. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. But let's get the rare one out right now. Now we have the rare Druid. The rare Druid. I prefer my Druids medium rare, but some of y'all might like yours rare. Mine's medium rare. I think it has more flavor. But here he is, the red druid. And again, out of the box, I think you get most of the stuff is similar with just some minor differences. And so with the stickers here, again, boom. I like the black and white version of this sticker. I think that's pretty awesome. And then, of course, you get the insignia for the druid. And then you get the hammer. Everyone, hammer time. This hammer is a little bent. Needs a little blue pill to kind of straighten that up. And then we get the log again. Y'all seen that. The moose spear thingy. And then the extra hand that I have no clue what it's for. And then I might have an idea. And then you also get this head. It's got the red beard. So it's Merida's dad, a bear, Merida's father, right there from Brave. So really, really cool. And you can kind of see if you're a modder or someone who likes to touch up your figures, you can really kind of make some more details into this. And then, of course, the figure itself, but another mystery Mousca-tool. So let's see what mystery Mousca-tool we get in the rare one. Maybe it's better. Another rock stick. The same exact rock stick. Look, if you're going to give me rare and common and stuff, you could at least change up the mystery weapon. Please, maybe that's all he carries in the game is this, but change up the mystery weapon, because I don't need another rock stick. That's not something I need, but I think I might have figured out what this hand is for. So let's pull this head off. Well, first, before we pull it off, let's bring it in. So that way you can see, again, some of the details. And the difference between this one, it's the skin tone is the same, but the cloak is more of a bluish green, whereas the landslide druid is a brown. So this tornado druid kind of has a bluish green, and this is really cool. I don't know if you can, if it's getting those details in there, but some really cool, just like armor thing. I think if you did a black wash on that, it kind of popped that out a little bit more. Yeah, pretty much virtually the same figure, just a different color. But like I said, I think I might have figured out what that is for. If I can get this head off, if I can get head in life. There we go. And I think it might be, nope, I was wrong. Wrong again, Mr. Goebel. Well, let's put Merida's dad's head on there, so that looks much better. Looks much better. Let's get him a antler, his antler horn spear in his hand. There, he looks kind of cool. He's like, look at me, I am amazing. I think that one looks cool. I think I'll leave him with that head on there. That would be great. But yeah. There he is. Now, you can't remove them from the stand. It looks like you could, but you definitely cannot. So, again, cool little figure. So, down to 2 out of 3. So, let's get 3 out of 3 done. And let's get that with the Epic Storm Druid. We'll stick you back here. Thank you for coming in and participating. Pick up your door prizes on the way out. Mr. Rare Tornado Druid and your weird hand that I don't know what that's for. So hopefully we'll find out here soon enough what that weird hand is for. But Lightning Druid, come forth with the epicness. And as you can see, all the stuff is just kind of hanging out in there because I opened it before I should have. But let's get him out of the box. And here he is, the Epic Druid, also known as the Lightning Druid. So Lightning with the white outfit, Tornado's got the blue, Landslide's got the doo-doo brown outfit right there. And I am going to admit an error, folks. An error. So you remember last video when I opened up the Epic Barbarian and I opened up his package and he had the rock stick and I was kind of disappointed that he had a rock stick. Well, guess who's supposed to have that rock stick? This guy, because I went back and looked at my boxes of the Epic Barbarian and because when I opened this one, I didn't have a mystery pack. But when I looked at my Epic Barbarian, it was still in there. And so here's the Epic Barbarian's secret weapon. But before we get into that, let's take a closer look. Again, same accessories, just he is brown. So we have a brown druid there. All the cool stuff that you normally would get with him and his, actually the epic Barbarian. So this kind of makes me disappointed. Yay, we got an axe. So the same axe that the other Barbarians got. So if you're wondering what the epic Druid's weapon is, I guarantee it's this right here, rock stick. So axe, rock stick. Disappointing that every single one of their mystery weapons is the same. I would figure that you would have different weapons. That would be cool. But no different weapons here. I think that would have been awesome, but oh well, you know, you can't always get what you want. But the cool thing is, if you are collecting all the different sets of these, you're going to have extra weapons. So if I wanted to, yeah, dude can have an axe if I wanted him to have an axe. Now, some of y'all that are true to the Diablo verse playing, you're like, you should not have a barbarian weapon. This is my toy. I can play with it how I want to. You play with your toys how you want to. Sticker wise, same stickers that you get. So very, very cool. Same stickers. And then let's bring this in just for a closer look for giggles. The only big difference, like I said, is the brown and then the white here, but everything is exactly the same. So here's the deal. Unless you're a completionist, pick the one of the color that you like the best. That's what I would say. Go with the one that you like the best and just go with that one, because they all have the same accessories. They all have the same stuff. Just the only difference is skin color or outfit color or whatever. So go with the one you think is better for you. And so for me, my favorite of the three is going to have to be good old Merida's dad right there. I like him with the orange beard. I think that looks really, really cool, and I love that blue color. The white looks amazing, but I like that blue color. I think that blue color pops a little bit more for me. So of the three, how I'm going to rank them, I am going to go first place to the rare, second place to the epic, and third place to the doo-doo brown. So we got doo-doo brown in third on that. So there we go. That's what you get. That's what you have. Now his hand is facing the different way than these guys. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if that was a mistake or if that was purposeful, but yep, his hand's facing a different way. So that tells me you could probably make the hands go whichever way you want. I still don't know what this is for. Is that supposed to represent something in his hand? Maybe it looks like a peg to go on there, but maybe it looks like a kind of a rock thing or something. So if it is supposed to be like some kind of like enchantment or something like that, you're probably gonna want to paint it. You're gonna want to paint it well. So that is they. So let's come back together for some of my final thoughts on Diablo 4's Druids. Final thoughts on the Druids. So let's bring in Landslide Druid Poo Poo Brown, and here he is again. So that way you can kind of take a look at that beautiful face. Beautiful face, that is him. And I have each of these druids in their own different poses with their own different things. This one's my favorite though. So if I had to rank them, my favorite is the tornado druid with the blue outfit and with his beard and, you know, his face on that. So this was going to be hanging out like this. He'll hang out like this, and then of course the lightning storm druid is going to hang out like this, going, you know, he's like, kitty wants candy. All right, so but pros, I mean, they look really great, and if you're huge Diablo 4 fans or Diablo fans in period or RPG fans, these are going to be phenomenal looking figures for you. That they have a lot of great detail. I think a lot of great options for paint customization that you can do on these. So sky's the limit. The cons, which is kind of depressing to me. First of all, not posable, and I'm wondering if it's a licensing issue, but yeah, you can't pose him. He's stuck the way he is, so that is him. The second con that I had, each one of them had the same epic mystery weapon. Each one of them had the same mystery weapon. Why give me 3 different types if all you're going to do is just change the colors of their outfits? I mean, I get it. That's a big thing, but give me another weapon. Give me a cool, or make it look different. Like make this one a gold rock or something. I don't know. Of course, again, you can tell my knowledge, I haven't really played the game that much. So, not saying I'm not going to, but I will. But that is him. So yeah, not much in the way of weapons. But what I do like is if you're collecting these figures, you can mix and match if you wanted to. Now I know some of y'all purists are like, oh, that weapon doesn't go with that person, but like I can give my Barbarian the rock weapon right here, and I can give one of my Druids an axe if I wanted to. I can mix and match those weapons, because you know, when you're in battle, it doesn't matter. You can't go, well, I'm a Barbarian, I can't pick up that weapon. If you're really in battle, you're going to pick up whatever you can to defend yourself. But yeah, here's my favorite Barbarian right there. And so I got him with his axes with my favorite Druid there. So scale of good, bad, awesome. I think these are good. They're not awesome, they're not pretty awesome, just because, I mean, they're not posable, they're just statues. But if you're like me and you just keep them on your shelf, that's great, because then you don't need to pose them. You can just switch out the accessories if you want to and things like that. But I would say this, that whatever one you go with, I would say just get one. Unless you're a completionist, just get one, because they all got the same weapons, they all got the same accessories, and I still can't for the life of me figure out what this thing is. I will try to look it up and figure it out, but I cannot figure what that is. It's the same flesh color. If it's supposed to be some kind of Ankh, or not an Ankh, some kind of enchantment or whatever, change the color of it. But unless you're a completionist like me sometimes, and I got these on a really, really great deal. McFarlane gave me a VIP special, so I got all of them for like cheap. But you can pick this up on McFarlane Toy Store at your other local retailers too. But like I said, just go with one. Go with one of each. That way you have a representation of each class. And so we still have the Necromancer to go, and there is one more, the Sorceress, I think, is the other one. And then there is the standalone statues of like the Blood Bishop and things like that too as well. So we'll definitely give those a review and let you know what my thoughts are of those as well. But you know what? That's all I got to say about that. So Diablo 4 fans, go out there, get you these statues if you like them. If you don't, that's okay. You got to watch me open them and go, you know what? This isn't for me. But in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. Epic ending to this vlog. Not a rare ending, not a common ending. Epic ending. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.